What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Dark Rainbow, Comedy 101 here, DJ Superherd, Frankenstein Girl 82. Um, so we're going to do another toy review because now I got a day off because this whole month it's kind of like a break for me until the end. But as you may all know, Playmates is no longer going to be making Ninja Turtles. It's going to hurt their business. It really will. NECA is going to stop making Ninja Turtles as well. And I guess because this percentage of Paramount screwed everyone over. So now you got like some other company who makes He-Man is actually going to I think they actually bought the Ninja Turtles stuff. So they're going to make their version. Playmates told them do your version, not ours, which is whatever. But I found something at Ross. Again, if you see those NECA toys like 20 to 30, 35, 40 bucks and everything, go to Ross. I'm not going to go to Ross. They're having for cheap a lot of good toys that you probably forgot about that was on sale. It's for cheap. And I found something from Ross. So let me show you what I got. Part in the background, but here we are, the Shredder. Boom! Look how awesome it looks. And yes, again, Playmates Toys is no longer going to make any more Ninja Turtles, and NECA is going to stop making Ninja Turtles as well. So if you see a NECA figure, get it. So as you can see how the box looks and everything, SE03. Here's the background of the thing. Very, very cool. And then you got the extra ones down there. To be continued on that one. Look at that. Look at that. This is all Eastman sketch of the Shredder. Just amazing. First things first. Yes, I open it. Don't worry. I'm putting them back. As you can see, the inside, it has the Eastman sketch of the Shredder. There were so many, and I'm glad they picked this one. So glad. But yeah, there's your sketch of the original Shredder. And yes, as you can see, there's a few weapons for the Shredder one right here. As we got our little bow staff, and you got a bow right there. And yes, there's a string you attach it to it so he can hold on to it. Yes, there's a little loop, and yes, that is a real string. I can never remember the name of this weapon. I've seen it on other Ninja Turtles toys, and I think that's cool. That's a badass weapon. So I cannot remember the name of that one. But this time you only get 2 hands instead of 4, 5, 6, 8 different ones. You only get weapons that actually holds the actual weapon. You know? So that's pretty cool. And then you got the Shredder. So the Shredder actually has some good quality of the joints and everything, but be careful with this one. This is a little bit friendly NECA Shredder because everything is like rubbery, like his armor is very rubbery, and the spikes are rubbery as well, so be very gentle with that because they're just rubber. This is rubber. But hang on, for the joints, the toes moves, the ankle bends, and you got down to the kneecap, and then you go to the thigh, they actually moves. The stomach actually does twist. The head twists as well. There's a little loop right here, so I guess you could bend his hand down and lift up a little bit. And of course the arm, of course, you can move that, take the hands off, but you can also move outwards or inwards. And there's a joint at the elbow part, and it may not look like it, but you can also move his shoulder out, because it doesn't look like it when you see it, because they have that loops, but when you look at it, you can really rarely see it because of the armor and everything. But yeah, and the standing also, you also have 2 little holes on the bottom of his feet just to put this little platform on it to make him stand a little bit better. But let me see. There we go. See, normally he doesn't fall like that, but I got him up earlier. He did stand very well. Okay, there, see? He can stand nicely until now. Shredder's a little drunk. I apologize. What the hell? Alright, alright. Maybe we do need a platform. I had him bent a little bit, and he stayed up. Yeah. Maybe not. Hey, look, I got him stand up. We're going to do up and close on his face, and it's like, look at that. You can see his nose and his eyes better up and close, and the pencil or the marker shadowing is just absolutely just amazing. Because the way I had it, it didn't look like it did justice, but yeah, look at this. Again, the spikes are very rubbery, so be very gentle on this one. Sorry, my hands are a little bit shaky. But yeah, what do you guys think about this figure? I grew up with the comic book first before I saw the cartoon. But yeah, look at Shredder, dude. So badass. Like, wow. Here's the back of the Shredder. Very, very detailed when it comes to this. So I would have to say this also. If you are a photographer, I would have to say this toy would be so fun to photograph. You know, take pictures with like shadowing and everything, or posing like they do in the comic books. Because when they're all painted all white, and you have like certain different colors for like red or blue or whatever, it's gonna come out very beautiful. And when you're taking pictures, that's just my thought. And with a black light, he's gonna glow. So there you go, photographers out there everywhere. This toy would be very fun to pose and to do some little art colors to it. Yes, they also had, if you don't remember back in the old days when NECA first started doing Ninja Turtles, they did the comic book Turtles first with the red bandana, color and everything. And also, don't forget, they also did a 4-pack that was all black and white, just like this. It was like 48 to 45 bucks, and I did not have enough money for it, so I couldn't afford it. And now I can afford it now because it's like over 100 bucks and stuff. But again, please be careful. There's a lot of bootlegs out there, like tons of them. No, I'm going to say this again. I had an argument with on my old channel. They never made a color masked Ninja Turtles because that was all bootleg. Pay attention to the shell. The shell's blue, not green. The joints of the bolt part is sticking out. Bootleg, okay? So stop arguing. They never made a color. NECA never made a color one. Now, if they did now, you probably now. But back then, they never did. Okay, they made an April O'Neil with broken mousers. And I swear to God, they made a Baxter Stockman one. But they also did another Shredder one. I'm pretty sure they were saying that they weren't going to release it with the Foot Soldiers and the Foot Clans and all that. But because, like, you know, Peter sold his stuff to Nickelodeon, and a lot of stuff never got released. A lot of stuff got held, and I think they did release it. So keep your eyes for that. Again, guys, if you're a NECA fan of Turtles, get them as fast as you can, because you know the price is going to go up, and it sucks, and people are going to get greedy, and you're probably never going to see these. I actually found this one when we went to Kansas. Yes, I know, of all places, Kansas. And we went to Walmart, and of course I had to look at the toy section, and there was the Shredder, and I had to get him. I just had to get this. I mean, the other Walmarts here, I can never find him. My friend found him. I can never find him anywhere. Watch. Now that I bought it, he's gonna be everywhere. That's how, you know, that's how it works. So I couldn't resist this toy. I mean, the only thing if I had to say what's the downfall behind him, besides him falling over, the downfall is that they made his armor and his spikes plastic, like rubber plastic. I wish they kept it like the other Shredder where it's like really, really sharp and everything. It was like Slash's weapon. It was really, really sharp. But this is very rubbery. So please, if you're going to open it up, play with it, be very gentle with it. But hey, if you guys already actually did some photography with your toys, I want to see them. I think to me that's art. I want to check them out. So subscribe to me if you haven't already. Push that little bell in the corner, and when you push it, it will tell you what's new that I have made. And again, put your comments down below. Tell me what you think about the original sketch of the Shredder and the Comic Book Shredder one. I think he's twisted and he's cool. Don't forget that this is the brother, not the one that, you know, Splinter went after and all this other stuff. This is the brother that, you know, that wanted revenge on his brother, like, because he knows what happened to his older brother. Yes, look it up. His older brother died because of, you know, who also have Splinter. And yes, this guy right here, this psychopath, became the Shredder. And I would have to say, dude, they haven't make the other guy, his brother, into a toy figure, because he is in a comic book. Look him up. He is actually in the original comic book. So again, comments down below. What do you think? What do you have to say about the original Shredder stuff? What was your favorite part of the Shredder? I mean, when I gotta admit, when Donatello knocked the grenade out of his hand and Leonardo shoved his sword, his katana blade, right through his chest and threw him off the edge, and he blew up with it, that was supposed to be the end of the Shredder. No Shredder ever again. But people like us, we all loved the Shredder. We thought he was badass. So they had to figure out a story how he came back alive, and yes, the clones. Anyways, I want to spoil too much. I probably did, but I'm sorry, but I don't want to spoil too much. So again, put your comments down below, and please push the like button. It helps this channel a lot. I will do more toy reviews because this whole month I'm free. I don't have nothing going on this month unless something pops up. And I would have to say, Cujo, we are going to do some more toys. And I will do more reviews, not reviews, my live performance and my DJ shows on here as well. I record everything. So, again, to be continued. Thank you for your support and happy hunting. And don't forget, there's more Ninja Turtles reviews coming up. And check out the old ones. Laters.